The last days of Arkan's rule is at hand. On the sandy plains, Sir John personally dispatched one of the few remaining Tomb Kings, reviled by even their own kind. Outside Vulture Mountain, later named Crusader Mountain in honor of those fallen, the knights stand at a choke point against thousands of undead warriors, defending the pass with every bit of grit they can muster up. Soon after, every trace of the followers of Nagash was broken down and ground into the sand. To the north, Lord Louis of Brent makes his debut. His first opponents involve the wretched Beastmen, a constant blight in the lives of men. His men are fresh recruits from the lively shores of Bretonnia. But soon they harden, cutting down the Beastmen in droves. Rumors floated around that ancient vampires had returned to their homeland in the south. Sir John and Donadon Domingo decided to investigate. What they found were upstarts, the midnight aristocracy coming to a land that forgot about them. They were destroyed. Now the crusade aims for the northeast, gathering their strength to face down the Greenskins. The Green Tide decree is finally complete. The king decrees that the Greenskin blight be utterly annihilated wherever, whenever, and however possible. Now they hate me, as they well should. We now are immune to barren wasteland attrition. That's quite good for me, because we're going to have a hard time holding these lands out here. As you can see, the climate is very hostile to us, but at the very least, we're not going to have to worry about attrition. Getting rid of attrition for us is quite powerful. Let's have a look at what I want now. Over here. Grey Mountain Watch. Too long have the Greenskins pillaged Bretonian lands. We'll gain more chivalry when fighting them, more weapon strength, and more leadership when fighting underground. That'll work out fine. I'm all about killing Greenskins now. Sir John will begin to move up north. It's about time for that. We're going to use our Call Against Invaders right now. I've got the gold for it. I'm beginning to reformat a few locations too. Sir John would like to focus on agriculture. It's very important to give land to the people. Land they can use to work on. Okay. Lord Louis, you get to move over here as well. Let's have a look around the map. I've got a few locations to build at. Here's Talea, the land of assassins over here. Can get to tier 5. At least their capital can. I want my farm to be built up. Good, good, good. And elsewhere? Landed estate. Again, we'll take that. Sartosa, you could use better walls, but I feel like you'll be fine. Tobato, you're going to build a water wheel. Again, having that extra growth is fantastic. Musion has been defeated. Bretonnia is doing well. Our homeland thrives. Wow, they really do. Look at that. They have done very, very well. That's really good to know. And over here, have you taken Marienburg? No wonder they're doing well. What a wealthy location. At least we don't have to go back home. I don't want to have to go back home yet. A duchy capital. Here we go. We'll build that. And now I believe our turn is finally complete. Because I've got to move into position. I've got to get ready for our war. Our paladins are moving out. Whenever they're level 10 or higher, I'll move them into an army. But for now, they get to fight on the field alone. You can't steal anything yet. You will later. The Tomb Kings are somehow a very effective buffer for us. Hemri is not doing as well as they once were. I'm okay with that. But my goal is to destroy the Greenskins completely. The dwarves will be quite happy about that. Whatever lands they own the majority stake in, I'll give back to them. Like Dokraz, I don't want it. Let them keep it. They can benefit from it. I'm only here to take out Greenskins today. Alright, we're done. It looks like the Empire is growing too. Good for them. Another undead faction has been destroyed. Hey, that picture looks familiar. Artois has grown into Bretonnia. Kazrak the One Eye, where are you at? Oh, you're over here waiting for me. Very well. Do what you will. I'll be there in time. Caesar's having a rough time. Maybe one day he'll be better at taking down settlements like that. I would like to imagine going after a greenskin settlement on your own is quite difficult. Hemri's taking the land from the greenskins. Okay. That is another location I don't have to worry about. We have large armies all over. We're going to be in this war zone for a long time. I'm going to warn all of you now. Hello, Grimgor. Now, I don't like you here. We may have to move back. Sir John? I know where you need to move to for now. Come back home. They're bound to take Xandri. Look around. It's time for that war to begin. Let's have a look. Where are you? Any trade treaties that I can pick up? I've gotten them all the ones I want. I don't trade with undead. You're a rank 2 power in the world. Let's fight them right now. We do things the right way here. We do not break treaties when we can help it. Let's go now. Ah, goodbye. They're gone. Trying to ambush me is a really bad idea. We gained a valorous standard, giving +8 to leadership to a unit. Not bad. And over here for Lord Philippe. Lord Philippe, we need to give you something else. What shall we give you? You've got many peasants in your army, a few knights, worshippers of the Grail. You need more arrows. Indeed you do. Okay, eventually we'll bring you back to the desert or jungle climate, but for now, you've got a war to fight. Lord Louis, what about you? What about your vow? Ah, you need to rank up many more times, I see. A talisman. Nope, I don't have one for you. What about a new follower, a standard? You're fine as well. Lord Louis? You are very quick. Let's go. I used one of my old world rights and now we can move so very far. Let's go make more gold. We've got to make more gold to fund our war efforts. And so over here, we continue to build up. Let's have a look around here again. I could use some public order. We're going to build a tap room. In Talea, what do we need? I can't build any industry. My farms destroy any type of industry income that I can pick up, so I don't want that. What I can do then, I can build buildings to increase the cap of certain units. Now that could be quite good. There is corruption in the lands here. Or I could build a night watch. I doubt there's any undercity here. None of my pure lands. Very well. We shall build a Grell shrine. Now we are out of gold. We are out of gold. Let's get ready for a new turn. I'm sure Grimgor will come visit very, very soon. The Grey Mountain Watch is now completed. Oh, they're gonna have a tough time fighting me. Slaver raids. Okay, so we lose money for 3 turns, I see. Well, I'm still earning a lot. My trade income is at what? 3,200. It could be higher, but we've got some penalties. Protected vows. Yeah, if you look at that, it's reducing my income by a lot. By 80%. Which means we'll be earning a lot more whenever it's time to... Oh my god, Xandri's gone. Okay, Xandri. Maybe I can rebuild you. But do I want to? Not really. I would like to go destroy Grimgor. It's time. We're going. I'm sure he'll come to fight me. Meaning that we've got many enemies to fight. I cannot believe our first enemy will potentially be Grimgor. What a unit of an orc.
What is your behest?
Alright, come over here and let's go after that army. Unfortunately, my agents are not performing well. I wish they were, but they're not. Okay, good, you're level 2. I'll put a point into specialist for now. And Lord Louis, can you take that town from me?
The lady wills it.
You can. We would lose far too many if I don't fight it out traditionally, so we'll do that then. I've got to, I think.
For the lady.
We're gonna break it down. Our first battle, really fighting orcs. And over here, Lord Philippe will move up north. That way, we can take another town from the Greenskins. We'll be right by the dwarves if we do that. We'll have an entire province too. There's Grombrindal. I remember him. He's an angry, angry dwarf. The white dwarf is quite powerful. So we should have a battle very soon, and we need more technology. What technology do I want then? What technology would heavily benefit me, really? More tools. More control, sure, maybe. Hay stores. Ah, more money from industry. Well, then again, I don't have a lot of industry anymore. Not like I used to. Let's go work on getting improved smelters. I would like a 4th army, led by a prophetess. I think that'll be a lot of fun, so I'm going to start working on getting more income. The Adelan Mountains are over here. Let's upgrade our fields into a farm. And over here, let's build maybe a singular building. Sure, we can do that. We can take more fields again. 300 income is really nothing to sneeze at. If I get rid of my defenses, and I will, we can upgrade that too. That'll work out. Okay, let's really find out if Grimgor will come fight me now. The Greenskins are on their way, but we're here to show them a dramatic display of force. And today, we're charging right in. My knights take up the center field. Our damsel, our leaders are all moving in. Very soon, Sir John will have a Hippogriff to use. For now, we charge into battle. Here comes everyone. I feel like there's only one language every orc knows how to speak. It's violence. And so we're here to show them a lot of violence. As you can see, we're already dealing a lot of damage. My units will come out to keep them busy. My Pegasus Knights are moving in on the left flank. They'll go after enemy archers or other major targets too. Already my Grell Knights are moving back. They took a lot of damage. Grimgor Ironhide is nearby, and he's very, very powerful. We'll take care of him soon enough. On my right flank, I'm moving out even more infantry to take care of their riders, and their squig hoppers too. Tactically, it's a simple battle, but it is a very immense one as well. My archers are now beginning to attack that giant, and hopefully he'll come crumbling down very soon. He's already attacking my damsel. Sir John is nearby, fighting as well. There are black orcs in the middle of this formation too. They're all fighting together. I thought that was Grimgor. That was another black orc. For now, Donadon Domingio is fighting Grimgor Ironhide. That other little goblin runs away. Unfortunately, Grimgor is way too powerful for Donadon Domingio, even though he fights hard and he's doing well on his own. Here we have Sir John and our damsel moving in to help him out, using healing magic to save his life. Elsewhere, you can see right now that the orcs are being hit by ranged attacks and many of my units too. Over on the right flank, we continue to chase them down. Even though Grimgor is here, my knights alone have broken their backs already. My Pegasus Knights have moved in, breaking down more of their savage orc riders. You can see now what is happening. These archers are continuing to unleash volley after volley, destroying them all. And we can see in the middle that many of them are running. Here comes Sir John. The damsel fights on. Donadon Domingio had to take a breather while magic was working on him. Now he's moving back into the battle to help out our Grandmaster, Sir John. Now they all run. The battle is over. The first battle is won. They broke easily, but let me tell you, many more challenging battles are coming very, very soon. We managed to win by showing them the Vulcan greeting. We decided to give them an overwhelming display of force, and it did work out. My knights led the way. Keep in mind, I've got a very experienced army. Though Grimgor nearly took out Donadon Domingio, it's only through healing magic that he was saved. But we managed to win that battle. There are many more to come. It's only one that we've won so far. Take that, Grimgor. There's a lot of other greenskins for me to kill. Just know it's only one battle of many to come. I've had so many close calls fighting the Tomb Kings. I would like to think that now I'm at a point where I feel pretty confident in my abilities as a field commander. There were many battles where I nearly lost. Many battles where I nearly had multiple units wiped out. It's been a very challenging game for me, I can assure you of that. I've had to become more aggressive, but because I'm able to play without having to commentate live, I'm able to play at a much higher level than I used to. Razor Standard, plus 10 to armor piercing damage, not bad. Plus 20 to armor piercing damage for Sir John Tyreweld for beating Grimgor. Let's go beat him again. Goodbye, Grimgor. Now we've gained our Hippogriff. So to let you know, it's not like it was for a vanilla lord where you can just unlock him. Even though it had the little check mark, he wasn't unlocked, because if you look at the text, it says you need to win multiple battles. So it's going to be after level 20. After level 20, I have now won multiple battles, and now I have my Hippogriff. Taming a mighty Hippogriff presents a challenge that many Bretonnian lords cannot turn down. Such was the case with Sir John when he saw this mighty beast while inspecting the stables. He must accept no help in taming the beast, for the Hippogriff will never accept him as a rider should he do. So, I believe they forgot a word there. Alright, but we did it. Now I have it, and now I have a new regiment of renown, Beast Slayers of Baston. Fantastic. A new pennant has been gained as well. Okay, we have our mount. That's why I didn't want to spend a point on anything else over here, because I wanted to save my points. I don't have that many. Rally, let's get Rally. And then we'll grab Protectors of the Realm. Chivalric Code, too, for my Grell Knights, yeah. There's a lot I need here. I need all of these, I think. Master of Battle is what I want as well, though. Hopefully I can grab that, too. I should be able to do so. 4, 5. Yeah, okay. I should be able to do it. I hope. But there we go. I want to pick up Stand Your Ground later on. And now, Don Domingo. I shall put a point over into Blade Shield for you. He'll have learned how to defend himself after a battle. For Sophia, let's put a point into Regrowth. That ability alone saved Don Domingo. Yes. Do I want Xandri? Not really. I don't want Xandri. It would be a lot to hold. There are greenskins nearby. Hawes Cub. For now, we'll go back home to heal up. I don't want Xandri. I won't be able to own the entire location, and so I do not want it. Not until later. Ah, over here, we can build our Bretonnian fishing port for even more money. While we do that, we have 2 other locations to take as we continue to press on our foes. Goodbye now. Okay, who needs more leadership? Foot squires, maybe. They're done for. Okay. I'll destroy these 2 buildings that do not need them. Let's gain another. I did lose a lot, but it's really too minor of a battle to fight. I wanted to fight it originally, but it's way too small. I'd rather secure it. Ah, good. You've gained the blessing of the lady for winning that battle, Lord Louis. Myrmidons, I'm going to keep you for sure. We need to build up defenses here. I don't need a royal stables, not here, no. And Darmon de Pure. Time for you to move to new lands. Come over here. We'll bring you to Ekron. Caesar is still wounded. Lord Louis is level 5 now. Let's put a point over into Devastating Charge. Again, it's quite prudent for him to use that. And quickly. West Border Princes, why don't you venerate the lady? Then again, we're going to be here for one more turn, so let's reduce the cost of all of my buildings. And now, what do you need, dear damsel? I'm going to put a point over into Chain Lightning. Sure, we'll take that. I've got some money. Then again, I should build a smithy in every major capital that I can. We'll get more and more armor over time. There's my tailors over here. I want my gem cutter's workshop. 5,000 gold total. More trade goods, more money. Lachlan, what are you doing? He's like my pet dino bird, flying around. Oh well. I believe we've done all that we can. We're done for now. Unfortunately, the Greenskins have grown now in territory and power. The Crooked Moon tribe has joined them. They have more land, but they also have more enemies to fight now. That could work to our advantage. Darmon, I'm glad you were able to survive for a turn. I've got to level you up quickly. Even if you fail, you gain a bit of experience, and Zaka will be killing you later. Ah, Lockwood took Xandri. That'll work for me. Sir John will be fully healed up soon. I want to keep an army at home. I could let my new crusaders fight for a time while he continues to do whatever he's doing back at home. I would like to get a tier 2 smithy in every capital that I'm able to. It'll give +2 armor to all units around the map. That's really powerful. Right over here. +2 to armor. You know what? I'm going to take that. I'm going to start working on that. It's a really good idea in my view. So I'm going to do that. And whatever I can do to make more gold. Pretty soon our gold is going to explode upwards. We're going to earn so much money. It's going to be incredible. Oh, and hello. At my brothel, I'm able to gain 50 income. Not bad. It does cost a lot of chivalry, though. That I do not like. Okay, Lord Philippe. We'll put a point into peasant proficiency. Now your archers will be more powerful. I don't have to worry about going up north. I could let you come over to Stone Mine Tower. It's kind of a challenge. I'd rather get Ekron first. Having the big base of operations can change up how we fight our war. Sir John needs only one more turn to heal up. The jungles are still trying to patch up over here when it comes to what they have going on. I'm going to build fields just to make some money, and over here that will lower the upkeep for several of my units if I build a cattle ranch. So we're going to do that now, and we're now ready for a new turn, and I believe when I hit about 10,000 gold per turn in terms of income, I'm going to build a 4th army. That way we can have 4 here, even if I need them to stay back at home to hold the front. That could be okay too. And one person told me that I should have defenses over here because chaos will invade down here. I will rebuild these later, but not right now. Caesar is back. Hopefully we can level him up. I've completed more technology. My hay stores are now done. Now it'll be cheaper to build several buildings. If I keep looking, I'm going to build farriers now. My cav will be faster whenever that's complete. Then later we can make more money from my iron mines and gold mines too. Of which I need many, many more.
Do you know who I am?
Lord Louis, it is time for a battle. Black Buckthorn, what a fantastic name. I love that name actually. Alright, let's bring you down to, not Grunty Mengal, but to Ekrend.
Blessings of the lady be upon you.
We're heading to Ekrend now.
Very well.
It won't be easy. There are many armies out here.
Valiant Lord.
Lord Philippe,
The lion. For now,
can you take that tower? You can. Fantastic. Let's occupy it. You've got a shield of Tolos. Can you use it? I wonder. You cannot, but here's a blade. Now you're stronger than before. And while you're here, oh, keep that tap room for right now. People need to drink while on the front lines fighting greenskins. I don't blame them. I don't. You finally did it. You've gained a smuggler. Now I'll have more money from trade. You know how much I love trade. Oh, 2 levels. Okay, there we go. I can give you a hedge wizard for later, but no, I'll give that to another agent. I should put them on foot. It would save me some gold. But I've got a decent amount of gold, I think, to muster that up. Over here, we'll build our water wheel. I'll earn more income from my farms. In the coast of Araby, there's nothing for me to upgrade. The Adelan Mountains needs a new farm as well. Talia, what about you? A Bretonnian fishing port. Take that. I like the Bretonnian buildings a lot. There's not as many as, some factions have, which means it's not as difficult to figure out like what I need in each location. Figuring out where I want to recruit is also much easier for the Bretonnians. They have Gorgazon, okay. Then I should probably move over here to Granky Mengal.
My deeds are legend.
Caesar, let's go.
Death before dishonor. Strike at their defenders.
We can't strike at it yet. That is okay. What would I even want to build over here? Well, I'm already building a smithy. Depends. Capacity goes up for foot soldiers if I go down that route. Or foot squires could be fun. Let's do that then. Yeah, I think that'll work out just fine. Well, we're done for now. We have a very different situation on our hands right now. It's not Donadon Domingo and Sir John fighting Grimgor Ironhide. It's Lord Philippe, who is a brave and powerful man. A man who has stood for the lady many times, but he's not nearly as powerful. We will find out what will happen whenever he fights Grimgor. Grimgor has already come back like a bad headache. But for the lady, we will try. At Stone Mine Tower, the orcs are moving in. Thankfully, we have a dwarven outpost to defend, meaning that I can use my smaller numbers to defend a pass. But here they are. Grimgor Ironhide is moving in again. Artillery plows through their ranks. We can see that even a few of the orcs are moving down a narrow passageway. They're trying to flank me at all fronts. Lord Philippe is no Sir John, but I can only hope that he is able to win. If we go back and look at our formation, the small garrison force we have is currently waiting at that small passageway. Over here, we have archers, our damsel, and later, Lord Philippe defending this passageway. That large spider will have to be torn down quickly. As many archers should be able to score many kills. Here it comes now. Every volley is currently hitting that spider. Already there's been a curse of the midnight wind to really dull their initial charge. And already the spider is going down. That's a lot of volleys. Hundreds of arrows hitting it every single moment. It's now done for. Here we're holding against many more orcs who are charging in. As you can see, they're not giving up just yet. Over here on the bridge, our defenders hold for a time. More orcs are on their way. The garrison archers are unleashing a few volleys on them. They have their shields raised up, and they don't really stop. They don't stop until you kill them. You gotta break their will somehow. They feel like they're not making any progress. Orcs get impatient. Back over to the main charge now, the main formation, where we can see our enemies coming in. Witness such a majestic sight of men holding the pass. No matter what, we will not let them through. Grimgor has no magic. If they had magic, sure, the battle might be different. But as it stands right now, through brute force alone, he will not make it through. He needs numbers, if anything. There we have some chain lightning ripping through their ranks, killing many orcs who are passing right through it. Placement could have been better for sure, but at least a few of them are being damaged or outright killed. You can see that right now my spearmen are holding quite well. My archers are running low on arrows. We need to get so many more. If we run out, we're really in danger. And over here, these orcs are fleeing too. They're not doing very well on their own. They can charge all they want, but my limited numbers can keep them quite busy. They have artillery striking back at my ranks, killing potentially dozens of men. Now there's a surprise that I haven't really shown you. I say we, but I haven't shown you. My Knights of the Realm. They've been busy. Now where did they come from? They come from another area of the map. This one right over here. I was able to move out and circle right behind them. Now these Knights of the Realm can move on to take out the enemy artillery and those who flee. The goal is to use them to break up those who flee. That way after the battle, there will be only a few remaining. Continual volleys continue to break down the decreasing orc numbers. They're still here for now, but give us time. We're gonna win. Look at how many orcs were killed before they even reached the front lines. Back over to my knights again. That artillery is now gone. Those goblins cut down in the prime of their little goblin lives. Now there's more orcs to kill. They might move out to fight us again, but we can take them. The battle is nearing to a close. You can see how few remain. What's over here? Grimgor continues to fight, cutting down many of our brave Bretonnian soldiers. Arrows hit him, and he shrugs them off as if they were just little fleas, causing him to itch. You see every swing cuts down many of our peasants. I can't say peasants, they're actually soldiers. They're good soldiers too, semi-professionals. Knights moving in from behind, killing more of their riders. Their boar boys stand no chance against the colorful array of our lances. Now they run. The battle is won. The black orcs, the orcs, they're all fleeing. You did it. You've won a battle, a great battle for the lady and Bretonnia. Let's persevere and fight another. Thankfully, Grunty Mingal was built in a way where we were easily able to defend it. We lost a lot of men in one group, but the rest of them were able to output such a large amount of damage, they fell apart. Look at my archers, over 200 kills for 2 groups, over 100 for the other 2. My trebuchet, 153, my knights were able to come in from behind to destroy them. Even my little friends over here in our settlement garrison did well. Time to kill more of them. Lord Filippo is also able to wound Grimgor as he fled. Again, Grimgor has lost a battle.
The laws of chivalry demand I hear you.
It's our king. I don't really want that. We can better serve our people if we're fighting over here. Don't make me fight wood elves. I don't want to do that. Wood elves can be grating. I actually do believe that more factions should have a choice for diplomacy on who to improve their diplomatic relations with. Because not having to fight wood elves means I can actually expand around them without having to worry about them coming to fight me. If you're near them, they'll want to fight you. But that is a problem for back at home. It isn't my problem. Knowledge from the lady, okay. Upkeep would go down. I won't be recruiting more for quite some time. We'll take that. My god, now we have more money. A lot more money coming in.
Defender of the week.
Caesar,
Strike at their defenders.
you're level 2. Take that.
My
Now,
strength and wisdom
Louis can
are
take
yours.
Grunty Mengol. Oh, my bad. That wasn't Grunty Mengol. That was Stone Mine Tower.
Protector of the
Either
realm.
way, we did it. At level 9, I shall give you what today? Peasant proficiency. Your archers are incredible. Use more of them. If they didn't have all that ammunition, we would not have done so well. And for you, lady, another point into Chain Lightning. Let's kill more orc. Not bad.
Very well, I go.
Confident attacker, that you are, my friend. But now it's time for you to heal up.
My reputation precedes
As you can
me.
see, our replenishment here is not quick at all. I suppose I should have you go home for a turn.
Blessings of the lady be upon you.
I really should. There we go, now it's much higher. At level 10, I will now put a point into Rally. He's going to be about commanding a powerful army. Who else can I move right now?
What is your
Renee?
behest?
I can move her.
I go hence.
Sure, we'll move her to the east. Yeah, I know you're unhappy, but I'll be back eventually. I don't need a taxi. I've got money. Plenty of money. Let's have a look around here. The water will. We'll take that. Coast of Araby. Fine. I'll upgrade your walls. I'm tired of looking at it. Over here at Rallyfield. And that is all that I can do with my money.
Needs a legend.
Darmon de Pure.
I will weaken the garrison.
Keep on trying, man. Keep on trying.
Do you know
Now,
who I am?
Lord Louis,
For the lion.
take Grunty Mengol. Easy enough. It's good training for him, too. Another vow completed. Enchanted shield, +3 to armor, +5 to melee defense. Not bad at all.
Protector of
Can you
the
use that
realm.
armor? You've got better armor. You need a follower, though. Take that. You don't need a crown of command. At your level, let's put a point into devastating charge. You're going to be a great warrior in combat. That's what I want you to do. Beast Slayers of Baston. Oh, they're very cheap, too, at 92 upkeep. Not bad. Then again, we do have that benefit, too, reducing upkeep for infantry units, not for mounted units. Makes sense. Well, I like to use my regiments of renown as a way to reinforce an army. I think that's pretty cool whenever we do that. Pledge to campaign. Win a battle at sea? Not likely. That is quite likely. Pledge to protect. We'll try that one. Probably not as easy, but I'm sure it'll happen
My
one day.
reputation precedes
Now, Sir John, let's go over here to Galbaraz, I suppose. Thank you for the money,
My
but I don't need that right
strength
now.
and wisdom are yours.
We'll bring him down to Galbaraz. If we take the capital, we'll buy Gorgazon from the Tomb Kings. They don't need it. I need it more than they do. Yeah, build up your tavern. Take that now. I want everyone to be happy who needs to be happy. Well, before we move on, let's have a look. You're still building things up. Okay, so keep what you have. Adeline, what about you? You've got Venerate the Lady. It's providing more control. We'll keep it then. Coast of Araby. Venerate the Lady. You don't need that. What you do need is a higher tax rate. Not bad. Not bad. Talea. You don't need to venerate the lady as much. I mean, we all do, but I want more taxation going on. We can't do anything over in Nestalia. What about Sartosa? Sartosa has plenty of control down here. Time for a higher tax rate. The border princes, you're still building things up. Venerate the lady. We've got to get rid of more corruption down there, don't we? Yeah, we do. I don't need to tax you two at all. It's not needed. I don't need your money. I need your control. Well, your obedience. Later, we'll try to get that skull if we can. We should be able to. The dwarves are still fighting hard. After we beat the dwarves, our goal is to move down here, back into the lands where the Tomb Kings are at, and then we can complete our crusade, I hope. Sir John has moved to Galbaraz, and thankfully there are not many orcs here to defend it. Let's easily take it from them.
For the lady!
Now I have their capital. Very good. I'm gonna build up basic walls here. I'll destroy the tailors for now, and the royal stables. We need other buildings to help out. Oh, what's over here as a trade good? We've got a brine mining pit. I see. But I want a guardhouse. No matter what, I've got to keep the peace here. I'll probably build a pox shelter to increase my replenishment. It's very low in these dark lands. Now, Sir John, let's put a point into the peasant's duty. No matter what, we do have peasantry in our armies. Don Domingo, you now have the Sacred Guardian. If you look at that, everyone near him will have a physical resistance of 22%, and they'll be immune to psychology. Fear and terror will not work upon them. Far more than allegiance or loyalty, true dedication to a lady and kingdom further empowers her knights on the field. As it well should. And for our damsel of life magic, we shall give to her regrowth level 3. It'll be cheaper to use. It's quite handy to have. I don't need an errantry.
True Bretonian.
Darmon the Pure.
I shall diminish this garrison.
Keep on attacking. You're doing a good job. One day, you'll join an army. Azhag is coming back. We'll have to come back over here to Stone Mine Tower. I can't reach it right now. Would he be able to reach it? He might be able to reach it. Well, we've got to go.
Glory awaits.
We can't get inside. If we lose it, that is okay. We'll be back. Renee, I've got to level you up too. Another legendary orc leader is coming to bother us. Lord Louis, you're still healing up right now. Interesting. I feel like I want to move you back for a turn.
Lord and hero, going forth.
Come back home for a minute. Heal up and come back out. That is what we're going to do. Zivrak, let's upgrade you. We'll build our... what's it called again? A tavern. Yeah, drinking. We do that here. And that is all I can do. There will probably be a battle very soon, but our campaign keeps changing up. I love it so much. Look at what we've done so far. We went over here to secure funding. We gained a lot of funding. We gave a home to the dwarves of Karakadren. They still exist. We came back down here. We finally defeated the followers of Arkan. Now we're moving to go fight the orcs. That will take time, but eventually we will have more land and more wealth because of it. Maybe one day we can make these into good lands and not bad lands. We'll see. We'll see in time. With all the money we have, we're going to call another right. Call against invaders once more. Fortunately, I can keep doing that back to back. You usually can't do that for your old world rights, but here we can. I love that a lot. It's like having a permanent boost to my campaign movement, meaning that I can do so very much. Okay, time to build my pox shelter. I've got to get more replenishment while I'm out here. And we're going to work on building a tap room too.
Blessings
Okay,
of the
Lord
Lady
Louis.
be upon you.
Let's bring you over to the
Protector of
east
the
where you
realm.
can take
Living.
Ekrund or Dragonhorn Mines. Either one would work.
Lord.
No orcs are nearby. I'm sure they might come by, but for now there's no orcs nearby. Let's try to move back to Myrmidons. We want to be able to replenish quickly. That way we can move on to a new target. The orcs probably did not expect me to go on the offensive. Like in that first battle, we showed Grimgor who was boss here. Yeah, us. About my agents, Darman.
Their defenders will fall.
He failed, that is okay. Caesar.
Going
Put you up
forth.
here. You've got to try too.
You have need
Now
of
for
me.
Renee. Man, not a great shot at taking out enemy lords. Lord Philippe, you shall wait over here for now, and in time, we will fight again. Ah, look at that. We also have more chivalry, adding more leadership to my units. No wonder we hold forever. I've got so many benefits to my chivalry, to my leadership, to all of it, really. It's fantastic. As predicted, Azhag came to play. Unfortunately, he's got a reinforcing army with him, Argor Beardburner. Oh dear God, this should be interesting. A savage orc leader. My garrison has gone up in number, but only barely, and we're not even at full strength. Let's try to win. If you thought we had a lot of orcs before, we have so many more to fight. What you're seeing right now is not all of them. There's another army coming in. Unfortunately, they now have magic to use in battle. That dark, cursed orc has magic. Not only do we have to deal with their brute force, but spells as well. Now I am worried about what's going to happen. Goblins are moving in. They have poison where they can debuff my units. And over here is my formation, as you can see. This time I brought in more infantry. My archers only have so many arrows, and already they're beginning their volleys upon our foes. Here come some riders. The goblins fall. The trolls are moving in. The trolls we've got to get rid of. They have low leadership, so they break quickly. And already spells are being used on us. You can see that rain of arrows peppering them, weakening them. They continue to advance, but they can only shrug off so much, though I do worry about how many we just used on the orcs and trolls alone. Savage orcs are a brutal threat too. They might have no armor, but they hit hard. Arrows are a great counter to savage orcs, but again, we only have so many arrows, and we have many shields that we're hitting during that interim. Those trolls are done for. And as we move out, we can see now that even more orcs are beginning to move in. As I told you before, that wasn't the only threat. Another army joins the fray. Things appear to be bleak for our people. How many more are coming in? This will change up the entire array of this battle. You can see that the battle plays on. Stone Mine Tower is a bloody tower. Our artillery is currently hitting those savage orcs who are moving through. Imagine, you're crossing such a bridge. They hold up their hands, attempting to deflect whatever arrows they can. A few more of them are knocked down. Here we go now. Now let's go check on a much more important battlefield. As you can see, my archers are already running out of arrows. My spearmen have taken extensive damage. And Lord Philippe, he fights hard. He's on the front lines attempting to hold back the savage orcs' advance. There's only so much he's able to do. As our damsel continues to buff up the stats of our spearmen, again holding the line, using a wind blast to just completely drive through and create a partition in their ranks. More orcs move in. The story is not yet done. Azhag, he'll be here soon. Melee combat. Not only is he a threat with his spells, but he's still a threat in melee. You can see the secondary army moving through. My artillery is only able to do so much here. It's not a blessed trebuchet, but a standard trebuchet. Though powerful, the blessed trebuchet is a dramatic change in what it's able to do on the battlefield against a mass of foes. My knights will be here eventually. I do not want to array them against a foe that is numerically superior to them, unless they're able to flank them properly. As you can see, we're still taking more and more damage. Azhag has not yet moved in. He's only taken damage from miscasting spells. Archers continue to hit us. Our archers now return volleys to these night goblins, striking them down now. Ashad, whatever your name is, man. He's coming. Oh lady, he's coming. And here's all of my men, still holding. More will move into the front lines to replace those who are wounded. As you can see, I'm trying to bring in some reinforcements. Those spinning night goblins are already savaging through my ranks. Many men died through that attack. They've weakened me before they even charged in again with a greater army than before. We're out of arrows, and now only it's pure might that's able to fight alone. But they will persevere. Over here, we can see that at the pass we have held. I'm leaving those units there for right now. Here comes another wave of orcs again. Do not forget, they have a savage orc war boss leading them. That beard burner. Wonder how he gained that name. If you thought the challenges of my campaign were over, think again. We fight a numerically superior foe, who's continuing to kill my men. There he is, right there. Le Gros Relique is attempting to fight back, inspiring our soldiers, though our numbers are now limited, and as he kills so many with every strike. Now we have brought our trebuchet over to cut right through their ranks. If we look back here, the field trebuchet has moved over here to help us out. We need some manner of range support. My foot squires have not been moved in yet. They still wait in reserve. They've only got to be used in the opportune moment that might exact a bloody vengeance against these greenskins. You can see they continue to use those abilities from the night goblins spinning through our numbers again. It keeps going? Oh my god! You can see I'm taking a lot of damage. Those abilities continue to kill many of my men. We're trying to hold them back. I think my artillery is the only thing that's going to be able to help me now. When it comes to martial might, they win the day. They're truly the greater power. Let's zoom out real quick and see. My Knights of the Realm are finally moving in to help out in this battle. We can see where there's only one focal point now. One location where they're all striking. Right here. Right at the bridge. They still have archers, I do not. Hopefully there's friendly fire happening. The sorceress orc is being surrounded. Does it matter? Right now, not as much. Not nearly as much. Philippe, you will move back into battle very soon. We've got to throw in more bodies into the grinder. Sometimes you have tactics. Sometimes you just need to rely on the sheer might of your men. But here comes the Knights of the Realm now. They're moving in. They will be the salvation that our men need. Through the lady's will, we now have an ace in the hole. Here they come. Charging in from behind. Coming to strike down swig hoppers, boar boys, and archers alike. Here we go. The initial charge is only meant to soften them up. Eventually, more damage will be dealt, but now they know they're being hit from two sides. If you want to look at the stats now, here you go. You can see that a few of my units are completely sapped of their strength. They're few in number, they have little left. More night goblins are killing my soldiers. Foot squires are moving in, but they were hit by that attack, already killing many of them. Is that the beard burner? That is the beard burner. The beard burner is here too, attacking us. A savage orc cutting down more of my soldiers, while that sorceress orc continues to fight too. But Lord Philippe is here. Lord Philippe will not let his men down. He continues to fight. And in that fight, he is winning. He will not let that orc take the day.